Slowly, Rowan stopped trying new things. He watched other kids play, invent, and succeed, while he stayed quiet, hiding his disappointment deep inside. One afternoon, his teacher noticed him sitting alone. She came over and knelt beside him. "Rowan," she said softly, "do you remember the story of the little seed we read last week?" Rowan just shrugged, keeping his eyes on the ground. She continued, "That seed was afraid to sprout. It was worried about the strong winds, the hot sun, and the big animals. It thought staying safely underground was the best choice. But what would have happened if it stayed there forever?" Rowan looked up, a flicker of curiosity in his eyes. "It would never have become a big, strong tree," he whispered. His teacher smiled warmly. "Exactly. It would have missed the chance to feel the sun, to dance in the rain, and to see the world from high above." She then pulled a small, smooth stone from her pocket. "Every time you try something new, Rowan, it's like planting a seed. Sometimes it doesn't sprout right away. Sometimes it needs a little more water or a little more sun. Failure isn't the end. It's just a part of the process. It's how we learn what the seed needs to grow." She placed the stone in his hand. "This is your try again stone. Whenever you feel scared to start something, just hold it and remember that every big tree was once a tiny seed that dared to sprout." The next day, during art class, everyone was building clay sculptures. Rowan usually just made a simple ball and put it aside. But this time, he looked at the stone in his pocket. He decided to build a castle. His first attempt collapsed into a mushy pile. The old Rowan would have given up, his cheeks burning with embarrassment. But this time, he took a deep breath, remembered the seed, and started again. He rolled the clay, shaped the towers, and slowly, a wobbly but recognizable castle began to form. It wasn't perfect, but it was his. A girl next to him said, "Wow, Rowan, that's a cool castle." A genuine smile spread across Rowan's face for the first time in a long time. He realized his teacher was right. The fear of the pile of mush had almost stopped him from creating his castle. From that day on, Rowan started trying again. He joined the soccer game at recess, even though he wasn't the best player. He raised his hand in class to answer a question, even though he wasn't sure he was right. He learned that falling down was just a chance to learn how to get back up stronger. The try again stone stayed in his pocket, but he found he needed to hold it less and less. He was too busy planting new seeds, excited to see what they might grow into. This story reminds us that failure is not our enemy. Fear of it is. Every attempt, successful or not, is a step forward. It's a lesson, a practice run, a part of our growth. Think about something you've been afraid to try. What's the worst that could happen? Now, what's the best that could happen? The possibility of that best outcome is always worth the risk of a temporary setback. Don't let the fear of a collapsed clay castle stop you from building your kingdom. Keep planting your seeds. Keep trying, because you never know which one will grow into a magnificent tree. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that inspires. See you next time.